Opening night in Oklahoma City. The banners rise, the lights cut through the dark, and for a moment the world stands still. The Thunder begin their title defense at home, the same floor where they turned potential into power last season. Across from them, the Houston Rockets arrive rebuilt and unafraid, carrying Kevin Durant's return as a silent statement. This season starts with smoke, not ceremony. Offensively, Houston's blueprint is shifting. With Fred VanVleet lost for the year, Amen Thompson takes the lead guard role beside Durant and Alperen Sengun. The Rockets' size-heavy lineup will rely on patience, half-court control, and inside touches to find rhythm. Durant's efficiency stretches any defense, but the spacing challenge is real. Expect a slower tempo, deliberate possessions, and heavy use of Sengun in the post, all of which pull pace and total points downward. Defensively, both teams are built to suffocate. Oklahoma City finished last season with the NBA's best defensive rating, anchored by Chet Holmgren's length and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's pressure at the point of attack. The Thunder swarm turnovers into fast breaks, but against Houston's size, transition opportunities may narrow. With Jalen Williams still uncertain, OKC's offensive depth thins, amplifying the defensive tone of the night. 2 elite defenses, 2 disrupted offenses, and a ceremonial opener that rarely runs clean. And today's AI pick is under 2 on 27.5, 1 on 10. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 2.
Opening night in Los Angeles. The lights burn brighter, but something's missing. The king himself. For the first time in 23 seasons, LeBron James will not walk onto the floor for a season opener. Sciatica has silenced the legend, and the Lakers begin without the man who defined their identity. In his absence, a new one takes shape. Luka Doncic commands the offense now. Slower, heavier, more deliberate. Every possession runs through his rhythm, through the patient weight of his decision-making. The era of LeBron gives way to the geometry of Luka. The Warriors come armed with experience and erosion. Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and a roster rebuilt around veterans like Jimmy Butler and Al Horford. They will test the Lakers' half-court structure, firing quick threes and trying to drag the game into chaos. But turnovers are their poison. Against Doncic's methodical control, every mistake becomes a dagger in transition. Defensively, Los Angeles is built for containment. Marcus Smart hounds the ball, DeAndre Ayton owns the paint, and the tempo suffocates. Without LeBron's pace-pushing presence, the Lakers' offense slows further, grinding possessions down to dust. The math is simple: fewer shots, fewer runs, fewer points. The banners watch, and a new chapter begins not with thunder, but with restraint. And today's AI pick is under 225.5, 110. Will we cash or will we burn? Now on to college football.
Tonight, under the lights of Pitbull Stadium in Miami, the Kennesaw State Owls face the Florida International Panthers in a midweek Conference USA battle. Kennesaw comes in at 4-2, winners of 4 straight, while FIU sits at 3-3, hoping to even the score after last year's 1-point loss. Let's start behind center. For Kennesaw State, quarterback Amari Odom has been the model of efficiency, completing over 71% of his throws with 4 touchdowns and just 1 interception. But his health is uncertain after missing the last game. If he can't go, Dexter Williams II steps in. Williams threw for 290 yards and 4 scores against Louisiana Tech, showing flashes of big play potential, but far less consistency. Across the field, Keon Jenkins leads the Panthers. He's a dual-threat passer with 959 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns and 4 picks, but his legs matter more. Jenkins has added 4 rushing touchdowns, often keeping FIU drives alive with quick decisions and grit. This game shapes up as a battle of tempo and field position. Kennesaw's defense allows just 20.5 points per game and ranks top 20 in red zone stops. FIU's run game, led by Kajon Owens, chews clock but rarely explodes. Both teams prefer the grind to the gamble, and their combined record to the under, 10-2, tells the real story. And today's AI pick is under 49.5, a slow, methodical game. Few fireworks, long shadows. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 4. Abaddon awaits.
Tuesday night in Ruston. The lights burn over Joe Aylett Stadium as the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers meet the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs in a battle that decides more than just standings. It decides who still belongs in the CUSA title chase. Western Kentucky rolls in at 5-2, their air raid offense ranked among the nation's top 15. Louisiana Tech stands 4-2, anchored by a defense that has become the spine of this program. Physical, relentless, and ranked 20th in the country in points allowed. Let's start behind center. For Western Kentucky, quarterback Maverick McIver runs the system fast and vertical, over 1,800 yards passing, 12 touchdowns. But his confidence cracked last week against FIU when pressure forced 3 interceptions. For the Bulldogs, Blake Baker's health is the mystery. If he plays, his dual threat ability balances the run game that fuels this offense. If he doesn't, the burden shifts to the backs. Clay Thevenin and O'Meary Wiggins, who carry the identity of Louisiana Tech football. Control the clock. Control the burn. The numbers are clear. WKU gives up over 200 rushing yards per game, and Louisiana Tech's front seven thrives in those trenches. Add in a +6 turnover margin, an extra week of rest, and the edge of home field, and the line at 3.5 becomes less a question, more a statement. And today's AI pick is Louisiana Tech, 3.5. Ruston holds. The defense decides, the fire stays blue. Will we cash or will we burn? On to the recap with Lilith.
Tonight, the curtain closes on our 4-game slate, and the fire still hums beneath the numbers. We opened with NBA opening night, where the algorithms whispered one truth through all the noise. Game 1, Houston Rockets versus Oklahoma City Thunder, under 227.5. Two young teams, too eager, too fast, and not yet efficient enough to cross that line. Game 2, Golden State Warriors versus Los Angeles Lakers, under 225.5. Veteran rhythm, early season legs, and the slow tempo of a chess match, disguised as basketball. Both unders burned steady. Then the night turned to college football, the heart of October, and the heart of the ritual. Game 3, Kennesaw State versus Florida International, under 49.5. Two offenses that move like clock hands in thick oil, a rhythm of punts and patience. The quiet between drives was the story all along. And finally, Game 4, Western Kentucky versus Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech, 3.5. The Bulldogs' defense becomes prophecy, and the Hilltoppers' pass attack finds only shadow. Ruston holds, the disciplined burn clean. 4 games, 4 signals, each one tested, each one carrying the weight of the system. The line is never truth, it's a reflection of belief. And belief is what we set on fire. Like and subscribe. Will we cash or will we burn? Und dann sagte der alte Prophet, das Feuer lügt nie, the fire never lies.